So a lot of people recently have been noticing the new moon energies, and whether you know it as new moon energies or not, and with the stars aligning, planets moving, and Capricorn and Aquarius, you probably heard these terms being thrown around, but what does it actually mean? One thing that is very distinct to this is that everybody will be able to recognize when emotions are nor here nor there, seems to be here, there, and everywhere. Some confusion in terms of what do I want in life, and why is this going on in my life, and is this really what my path is supposed to be? And then this feeling of, I don't know what it is, I just feel so tired and fatigued, and I just can't get enough sleep. And even when I get enough sleep, I wake up and I still don't seem I can focus. So if you are experiencing any of these things, then this video will be very powerful for you in terms of how you should respond to this situation and what you should be very, very aware of, because big changes are coming. And if you don't get this right, there could be a lot of, let's not even go there, but we're going to dive deep into it. But before we do so, show reel, hit it. Namaste everyone, this is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video we are talking about these new moon energies, and not just new moon energies, we're talking about how everything is shaping up and forming right now, and you're probably being affected by it, yet at the same time you don't even know how to actually come about thinking about it and how to actually deal with it. So this video hopefully will be able to answer to a lot of your questions. First of all is to understand there are a lot of changes coming in actually from the new year onwards. You probably recognize actually whether it's to do with friendships, relationships, or even your work. There's a lot of changes happening, right? The financial landscape, a lot of things. And it's not just happening to you as an individual. This is what we're actually observing globally right now. That's why you start to see that there's a lot of different now viruses are coming up. You have the fire that was happening in Australia. You have the volcano eruption in Philippines. You have the earthquakes that's been happening just recently also. And all of these things happening. So it's not just you, because you need to understand we are in oneness with everything around us. So what you feel is actually just the vibrational frequency, the collaborative vibrational frequency of that of the planet and the universe. So everything is happening right now. And just to give you a bit of insight before we even dive into what you should do about it and how you can not come out at the wrong end of the result here, is first of all to understand the reasons why. The first thing is going into 2020, and I said this last year, this is an alignment because of the twos and the twos. We all know this is all about divine alignment, and the fours is all about aligning also. And so all numerology, everything is linked. When that is happening and the twos are there, it's the alignment for change. 2020 is a big year for change. And that's why as you as an individual now, you need to harness and understand, hey, is it going to be the change for the better, or is it going to be change for the worse, right? You can't say everyone likes change. You only like change that is positive to you. So this is why I created this video, because I said, hey, if we look at it like this, number one, the twos and the twos, when we're going into the year of change, there are big changes happening to everybody. And globally, financially, everything is happening, okay? But at the same time, we need to understand the new moon recently happened, right? Moon, sun, these, when we in our yogic practices, is the left channel and the right channel, right? And it makes a big difference. Left channel, why have you been feeling more tired recently? What is moon channel? What is sun channel? Sun channel is active channel, right? So if it's like something happening with the sun, then you feel more active, you feel more hyper. When it's something happening with the moon, it's naturally going to make you feel more calm, more at peace, more chilled out, almost like you're like smoking cannabis every day or something like that, right? You just feel, I don't know what it is, I can't focus, I feel so zoned out, right? Which is kind of a good thing for those of you who are too hyper, I guess, right? But then you cannot understand what's going on is because this is the extended version of you, the universe that is happening right now. So when the new moon energies happen, right? A lot of people will start using terminology, understanding that Capricorn, it's the end of Capricorn, and the new Aquarius is coming along. And so what does that mean? It means from ground energies is shifting to air energies. While that was all happening with the sweep of new things happening, right? What actually happened was another thing recent is Chinese New Year, or what we call the Lunar New Year, right? What is Lunar New Year, right? Why? How do you determine when Chinese New Year date is? Why is it different every single year? It's because it's linked to the moon, where the moon is. Again, same characteristic. So now in knowing that, okay, all this is affecting, and some of you will be thinking, this is like woo-woo talk. Why are we talking about moon and what's that got to do with me? That's emotional wreck right now, okay? Actually, everything is linked. Do you know if the sun didn't rise this morning, we'll all be dead? The end of existence? Everything happens in balance. The weather is affected by moon and sun also, and the placement of it, right? Sunrise, the times, everything is affected. The oceans, you know, ocean waves is affected also by moon energies. Everything is linked. So what should we look at here and how should we deal with it? Well, first of all, whether you like it or not, changes are happening. Whether it be in relationship, whether it be in career, whether it be in your direction, in purpose, whatever it is, right? Changes are happening. Now, for you to determine whether it's going to be good change for you or bad change for you is the way you use the law of attraction in this situation. And what do I mean by that? Think about it. When changes happen, what is your natural response? Actually, you don't respond. You react. Because when change is there, you get shocked. You're like, why is this happening? This shouldn't be happening. Or why am I feeling this way? I shouldn't be feeling this way. So when you are in reaction, right? That is an emotional reaction and you have no control over it. And when you emotionally react to things, you think, oh, I don't know why this is going on. I don't know why I'm feeling this. Then you make a decision at those times. Actually, most of the time, you'll be making all the wrong decisions because you're reacting. So instead, while all of this is happening, what's most important to you is to understand this. If you want positive change, then make sure to listen clearly here. Changes are happening. When the changes happen, recognize, oh, this is interesting. It's looking different or feeling different right now. So you recognize the change first. The next thing is to breathe, balance. Because when you breathe, you give that thinking time and you calm the energies so that it's not in reaction. Once you breathe, focus and tune in back to self. Although you may be feeling tired, fatigue, whatever, focus on self. What was the thing that I always wanted, that I always say I want? Who is me, truly? And make your decisions based on who you are. So instead of reacting, learn to respond according to what makes you the happy you. Right? And don't forget that. So whether you have certain daily practices, and some of you may be like, oh, I'm so tired, I can't even do my daily practices. Some of you have actually messaged me saying, I can't even meditate. Everything's in chaos right now. Actually, it's the same thing. I was actually speaking to Master Lim about this just before. I said that it's just like when people go to the gym, right? If you look at the people working out, let's take some like Arnold Schwarzenegger, let's say, right? And he's going into competition. Do you think there will be off days? Of course there's going to be off days. So what determines that he can still go into competition? He can't say, oh, I've got an off day, so I'm not going to go into competition. He needs to understand, think deeply. Who is me? What is it the thing that I want most? And he knows, he's focused. So then it comes to self-discipline in saying, okay, I know changes are happening, but I'm going to use it for the better. And I know I may be emotionally changing right now, or I may be feeling more tired right now, yet I'm still going to pursue. So if you ask any athlete out there, they will tell you they have off days. But during off days, what do? They will go to the gym. Maybe they will lift less, but they will still do their sets. So this is what I'm saying to you. My recommendation for all of you who are watching this right now, right? The effect will be there on a superconscious level. Remember who you are, what your dreams, what your goals, what your life is, right? And it may be a little bit off balance right now. It's okay. I feel it too. But we continue with the mission. Those who continue with the mission will see it through beautifully because you are responding in the most positive way and there's no negativity there at all. If you start complaining, moaning, making excuses, this is all negativity about why is this happening? I don't know what's going on, right? So they are not high vibrational frequencies. So how you ride the wave out instead of getting stuck in that hurricane and then suddenly you don't even know where you're going to end up by the end of the year, right? Is all to do with your ability to respond and not react. So guys, hope this video has been useful for you all, right? And if it has, please do hit the thumbs up if it's made any sense to you or you've been feeling anything, right? Comment below. Let us know how you're getting through it and how you see all these changes. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, signing out. Namaste.